So there was a study you can read about that they did at Yale University where they asked a graduating class in 1953 how many had written their goals. And what they found out was that only 3% of them had written specific long-term goals. And then they revisited that class 20 years later and they discovered something mind-blowing. And that's that 3% that had written their goals were happier, they were healthier, and they were worth more than the other 97% combined. That's the power of goals, my friend. When you decide on a goal, it triggers something in your mind called the reticular activating system. And that's the filter in your brain that filters out what it thinks is most important for you to focus on. As you know, your brain is experiencing hundreds, if not thousands of sensations simultaneously all the time. Now, the greatest example I can think of the reticular activating system at work is when you first buy a car. You really didn't notice them before that point, but then you see them everywhere. They were always there before then as well. That's your brain helping you focus on what it believes is important to you. That's the power of goals, my friend. When you get clear and concise goals, your brain is going to help you hone in on the things that'll help you achieve those goals. When you decide you want to write down some goals, find a nice, quiet, uninterrupted time, and I strongly suggest you go to my Facebook page and let me help you through it with this workshop that I did on New Year's Day. Let me help guide you through an incredible goal-setting process. You deserve everything, my friend, so I'd be honored and humbled to help you with that. Just go to my official Facebook page and it's right there. I help you make your goals real, not just dreams. Now, Andrew Carnegie, who at this time was the wealthiest man on earth, said, if you want to be happy, set a goal that commands your thoughts, will liberate your energy and inspire your hopes. When you're doing your goals with me, remember that it's never about the how. It's just about the what, because when you know the what, the how will show up. If you know exactly what it is that you want, there's nothing you cannot do, be, or have in this world. There literally are no limitations except the limitations we place on ourselves. And remember this, the path to achieving your goals is never a straight line. But if you're focused on the goal and one approach doesn't work, you just change your approach and try something new. And if that doesn't work, you change your approach again, focusing on your goal the entire time. Repeating that process is an absolute recipe for success. So my friends, set goals that are so freaking big that they really juice you beyond belief and maybe even scare average people. I'm Khleif, and my absolute wish for you is incredible passion and massive success in your business and in your life because you harness the power of goals.